Hard to the Truth. This is Bita S. de Aslan. I got Peter S. López, transmitting from Sacramento. This is called, I'll call this video Sacramento Shasta Update. Happy birthday to Martin Luther King, who's a great man. Okay, I filled out the Shasta Hotel. How I got here is a long story. We'll try to be brief. I was working as a case manager in Council for the Salvation Army. Due to county cutbacks, I got laid out. After I lasted 4 supervisors, I was the one that got laid off. So I went into I couldn't go into Shasta there because I had been a client there, according to the director, Elizabeth Hudson. So I went into the local DOA shelter. I was there for a while. Then I stayed with a Christian sister for a while. And I eventually got onto SSI of bipolar diagnosis. And my diagnosis was south. Now, at least I have an income. So, I've been here at the Shasta since March 2012. I'm the president of the Shasta Tenant Council, for whatever that's worth, because most of the people here are passive, are not involved, do not participate, and are generally just happy to have a roof over their heads and not be homeless. The manager here, to me, is terrible. John Stewart Company owns the place. I wish it was ran by HUD. Our rent went up this January to $501 per month, which is over half of what I make on SSI. And during this last summer, which was the hottest summer in history, I had no air conditioner. And now we're in the winter. I have no heating. To me, this is a violation of my lease. The manager knows full well about this, and he hasn't done anything about it. One time, Weezy Bellum was going to come and inspect the place, and I told her, well, good, this way I'll be able to tell him about me not having no air conditioner. This is during the summer. And Tammy, the manager, said, well, I'm not going to call him then. And she didn't. So I endured. Now we're in the winter, still no heat. And other people here have complaints too. Most of them do not really complain out loud because they're afraid of getting evicted. Where I'm going to tell the truth. You know, the way I see it, the way it is. So Before I moved here, I was at Globe Mills downtown, and I loved it there. I had my own apartment. Now I'm in this little, like a dungeon room, and we got mice here, cockroaches, and I had bed bugs because they haven't been bothering me the last month or so. Maybe they don't even want to be cold either. But my next so-called pest control thing is January 20th. It says, please note, a $100 trip charge will be applied to those whose unit is not prepared and or you refuse scheduled treatment. $100 trip charge. Rent goes up to $501, over half of my SSI. And if I refuse this pest control that I don't need, they'll charge me $100. I think the city of Sacramento should check out this place and check out all the other SROs. SRO means like single room occupancy. So check out the other SROs in downtown Sacramento, like the Sequoia. There's several downtown here. So I'm making this video to kind of, as insurance, so people know that, you know, I did complain. I'm 65 years old, born and raised in Sacramento, and I admit I have issues that I'm working on. I'm into self-improvement, and I'm a typer. I use Nico as a writer. So basically what I want to do is just to be left alone so I can write. I hope to someday publish a book and save up and move out. And I hope that we all do well here. There should be a clean and sober apartment complex, but it's not. A lot of dope that runs around here. On other floors, on this floor, it's cool because there's only 4 of us here, and we're all here. We're on this floor. We're generally sober, or in recovery. I'm in my 13th year of sobriety now, and I take one day at a time. I'm in what I call radical recovery, which means not just recovery, but advocating for humane rights, including the right to housing, the right to shelter. So I try to occupy my time constructively, creatively, and nowadays, of course, I don't drink alcohol and I don't do dope. And I got to pay CEPS, C-E-P-S. So I've never been late for the rent. And management still messes with me. You know, people who are poor and oppressed are often afraid to speak out, afraid to speak up. And so we get stepped on, ignored, neglected. And now here it's become totally insane. And we had the hottest summer in history last summer. I had no heat in here, no air conditioner in here. Now we're in a cold winter. Sometimes we have near freezing temperatures here in Sacramento at night. And it gets cold. So if you're out if you're in a good place and you know, you don't have to worry about these living issues, these environmental concerns, there's more power to you. But you know, when I wake up in the middle of the night because I'm cold, because of the neglect, the inhumane neglect of management here, it gets me angry. It gets me disgusted. So I'm going to share this video with our slumlord, John Stewart, and maybe the mayor, Joe Steinberg, and others, so that they know the kind of inhumane condition that we face here at the Shasta Hotel, Motel. I believe people need to speak up. Now we got the neo-fascist Trump coming into office, and I hope he does well. I'm not going to condemn anyone or condemn him just because he ain't even in office yet, because that's the 20th. And so all I want is my own room, and ideally a room with a view. My room now is like a prison courtyard. No windows showing outside. Rent here is outrageous. We need to have rent control here in Sacramento. Period. So I hope you find this video interesting at least. Feel free to give me feedback. I'll leave my Twitter handle here and my email. And I'm still looking for a decent room. Parts of the truth.